Saxon Algebra 1, Lesson 38. We consider ratio problems. When we write the numbers 3 and 4 separated by a fraction line, like this, we say that we have written the fraction 3/4. Another name for a fraction is ratio, and we can also say that we have written the ratio of 3 to 4. All of the following ratios designate the same number and are therefore equal. 3 to 4, 6 to 8, 300 to 400, 15 to 20, 27 to 36, 111 to 148. The fractions are equal, and they are equal ratios. An equation or statement in which two ratios are equal is called a proportion. For example, 3 to 4 equals 15 to 20 is a proportion. A very important property of proportions is that the cross products of equal ratios are equal. Here's what we mean. If we multiply 3 times 20, we get the same result if we multiply 4 times 15. They are both equal to 60. We can use this idea to solve proportions that contain an unknown. For example, if we have the ratio 7 to 5 equals the ratio 91 to g, we can cross multiply. That gives us 7g equals 5 times 91. 5 times 91 is 455, so 7g is 455. Now we can solve by dividing by 7. And so g turns out to be 65. When we set the cross products equal like this, we say we have cross multiplied. Let's look at some more examples. Example 1. Solve this ratio problem. 4 is to m as 21 is to 5. The ratio 4 to m is the same as the ratio 21 to 5. Well, we cross multiply. 4 times 5 is equal to m times 21. So 20 is equal to 21m. Now divide by 21, and we find m is 20/21. Example 2. The ratio of pigs to goats in the barnyard was 7 to 5. If there were 91 pigs, how many goats were there? It helps to summarize the information in a table like this, where g is the unknown number of goats. We place the ratio 7 to 5, pigs to goats, and we make a new ratio of 91 to the unknown g. We write this as a proportion. 7 is to 5 as 91 is to g. And we solve by cross multiplying. 7g is equal to 5 times 91, which is 455. Divide by 7, and we find g is 65. So there were 65 goats. Example 3. In the same barnyard, the ratio of chickens to ducks was 9-4, and there were 108 chickens. How many ducks were there? Again, we summarize the information in the table, where D is the unknown number of ducks. We put the ratio in the table. For every 9 chickens, there are 4 ducks. And then we put the new information. We have 108 chickens and D ducks. Then we write a proportion and solve it. 9:4 as 108 is to D. We cross multiply. 9D is equal to 4 times 108, which is 432. Divide by 9, and we find that there were 48 ducks. A farmer and a city man were driving in the country. They passed a field with a bunch of cows. Without hesitation, the farmer said, "There are 37 cows over there." A little while later, they passed another field where many cows were grazing. In an instant, the farmer said, "Wow, there are 104 cows over there." This happened over and over. The farmer seemed to be able to count the cows too quickly for the city man to believe. Finally, the city man had had enough. He turned to the farmer and said, "Come on, you can't count the cows that fast." "Oh yeah?" said the farmer. "I happen to have a secret method. I count the legs and divide by 4. This is the end of Lesson 38. Your assignment, problem set 38 on pages 154 through 156 of your book.